9508.
700 here. 807. 807. Yes, sir. 7. 806. 8. 808. 7. 8. 809. 50. 800. Give me the bottom. I'm going to get 2. I'm going to give me the bottom. I'm going to get 2. 5. I'm going to give me the bottom. I'm going to get 5. 2. 5. I'm going to give me the bottom. I'm going to get 5. 2. 2. 5. 6. 8.
Well, this example's finished in light green with dark green fenders and dark green accent.
2. 5.
Well-optioned car, way under the money right now.
2. 5. Give me the bottom. I'm going to get 5. 2. 5. Give me the bottom. I'm going to get 5. 5. I'm going to give me the 5. I'm going to 3. 5. Give me the bottom. I'm going to get 5. Now 3. Now 5.
Can't go wrong.
5. 7. 4. 6. 650. 600. 57. 57. Hotline bidders, you better get in. I'm a 6, 8. 800 to get I'm gonna get 800. I'm a 600, 800. I'm gonna get 7, 8, 7, 8. I'm a 700. I'm gonna get the mother. I'm gonna get 800. 7, 8. 700 to get 800.
This is a great buy right here.
7, 8, 800, 800 and 5. So 57,000 Camaro.
Here's on number 661, specials update. Description changes have been made. The 1972 Chevy C10 pickup. This one's a resto mod. It's powered with a 6.2 liter all aluminum engine, custom cam, custom tuned with an 8-speed transmission. Here's a C10 custom.
100, 100, 100, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 20, 30, 30, 30, 30, 40, 50, 5, 50, 45, 50, 5, 50, 50, 960, phones out. Down to
2. A beautiful resto mod that features Dakota digital gauges, custom sound system, factory air conditioning.
1, 3, 800 down 3, 800 3, 3, or you gotta be 3, 800 down 3, 2, 5, 800 get pounded on, down 2, 5, 800 give me the bottom, I'm gonna get pounded on, down 2, 5, 800 give me the bottom, I'm gonna get pounded on, hey through, 800 get pounded on, down 2, 5, 800 give me the bottom, I'm gonna get pounded on, down 2, 5, and high, 62,000 phone.
Here's on number 662, description changes have been made. It's an updated description. Vehicle may not be emissions compliant in all 50 states. Here's a 1992 Land Rover Defender.
25, 30, 37, 30,
Continue on and have a look at more of the outdoors and check out some of the other cars here. That auction is absolutely epic and there's so much happening and it's so exciting just standing there and hearing it. C10 was beautiful, 62 grand for that restaurant lot when it was still going.
6-liter V8 engine paired with an electronic hydraulic 6-speed F1 sequential transmission pushing 395 horsepower. Here is the F1 Spider.
800,
factory rated output, 395 horsepower, ladies and gentlemen. Car's got a clean Carfax. You're getting 2 keys and all the tools as well.
Now 80,000. 80,000 out there. For Ferrari time. 80,000 out there. Right look at them. 80,000. 80,000. Right done. 80,000 hammer time. 80,000. 78,000.
Here's number 671. Description changes have been made. Up new description on 2010 Ferrari California convertible, powered by 4.3-liter V8 engine, 453 horsepower.
Alright everybody, one of the vendors that I always see when I'm traveling around and at these classic car shows is Scott's Hot Rods and Customs. Cameron, how's it going?
Pretty good.
So tell me, I've never had the chance to actually talk to you guys. You guys make hot rods?
Yes, we do.
From the ground up?
Ground up.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell me a little bit more. What have you got here today?
This is a 47 Ford. The body was actually done by Jason Graham Hot Rods. We bought it from him. It was still on a stock chassis, just stock lowered with a tired ass 5.0 Lincoln motor in it. We got it from him. Put one of our Super Slam airbag chassis under it, so we laid it out on the ground. Put a Smeding small block Chevy 427 in it, a little Mighty Mouse. It's only got about 570 to the crank. We had Steve Holcomb do the interior. He's out of Halls area in Knoxville, Tennessee. We machined the door handles, the gas pedal, the brake pedal. Spark Industry did the steering wheel and a little stereo in it, nothing crazy. It is a true working convertible.
A true working convertible?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at these. Steve Holcomb makes amazing interiors.
Yes, he does.
I've seen so much of his work, but I haven't seen his shop, and he's in my town.
Yeah.
So I have to definitely go check him out. You know that some of the cars, the winning cars, have had the Steve Holcomb interiors.
Yes.
So I do have to check that out. But Cameron, this is absolutely brilliant. Absolute classic and luxury combined together. How long would something like this take?
If start to finish on a build like this, probably about a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay.
And this is actually patina paint done by the guys over at Street Machinery. So Jason Graham built it, is painted a maroon color, and then they did the fake patina paint all over it, and it's one of the best we've ever seen.
So is it an actual technique to get that rust look, or is it actual paint they just put over it that looks like rust?
Yeah, just looks like rust.
But it's paint.
It's paint. And it takes a true artist to do it this well. Some people try.
I know, because the patina look is very hot right now.
Yes.
Everybody loves it. We love it on the rat rods. We love it on the trucks. And I've heard some, ways that you can get the patina look. Mm-hmm. But this is actual paint that looks like patina.
Correct.
There you go. And whereabouts are you guys located? Because I've seen you all over the States.
We're in Knoxville, Tennessee, right next to downtown.
There you go. That's what I thought. But you do travel around for the shows?
Yeah, we do about 20 car shows a year. We go out to Arizona, all the way up to Minneapolis, down here to Florida, everywhere in between.
Okay, so in Knoxville at your showroom, what happens?
A lot.
A lot.
we have 37 employees there.
Okay.
And we have our main facility, it's 20,000 square foot. That's all manufacturing. We manufacture the chassis, front suspension, rear suspension kits. We have 9 CNC machines that machine all of our built parts.
Wow, everything in-house.
Everything in-house. And then next door is our 12,000 square foot showroom and fab shop. So all the car stuff moved over there when we built that building. So the hot rods we're building for customer projects and our projects are built over there. And we just recently bought a building down in Friendsville, which is about 40 minutes away from our shop. That's where our paint and body shop for the cars we build.
Okay, wow. Well, that sounds very exciting to me. I think I'm going to have to come down to the showroom one day
Come on by.
and just walk around with my camera and see some of this in action.
Yeah, you're welcome to come by.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on. Beautiful color, classic Benz.
Yes.
How's it going, Michael?
Good, thank you.
Tell us, what have you got with you?
So we have a 1961 Mercedes-Benz 190 SL with 11,000 original miles. It's undergone a full rotisserie restoration. It was originally purchased in Germany in 1961 by a general, and when he came back to the United States, they shipped it back. And then he put it in his garage, and that's where it sat for 35 years.
For 35 years?
And that's until we got it, and we just disassembled the car, we cleaned everything, put it back together, redid the interior, and here it is. It's an absolutely stunning car. It's very rare, very desirable, and perfect for Palm Beach.
Perfect for Palm Beach. Okay, so let's start with the engine. 61, what would they have had? What was the engine back
Well,
then?
so you've got dual Solex carburetors. It's a four-cylinder inline engine, so it's a pretty basic engine. And if you look at the interior is my favorite part of this car.
Okay.
So it's a cream beige leather on bright red, complete with the original radio and clock. It's got a 4-speed manual transmission. And
I love where the rearview mirror is, by the way.
Yes.
You never know what you find with the classics.
Yes.
Was that common for the Benz classics to have the mirror
Well,
there?
for the 190s, yes.
Okay.
And believe it or not, everyone's heard of a Gullwing. So this was kind of like the baby brother. This was the affordable version of the Gullwing.
Okay.
Okay, so as the Gullwings have increased in value, the 190s have gone up as well. And so the trunk, we have the original spare tire along with the original jack, and we even have the original owner's manuals and service records for the car.
Now, Michael, how did you come across this?
So I have a company in Dallas. We specialize in the restoration of Mercedes and Rolls-Royce.
Okay.
And so it's just, through my company, we're always running into barn finds and really cool cars, and we love bringing them back to life.
Well, I love coming across barn finds, and especially one that's been sitting there for over 3 decades.
Yes, yes.
So how did your company find that? Somebody brought it in?
Yes,
okay.
That's right.
Okay. Well, before we move any further, I'm loving the wheels.
They're fantastic. This car is truly a work of art. If you look at the grille, it's just outstanding. And this is real chrome. This is not what we have today.
This would have been a big project.
Yes, multi-year.
Yeah.
Almost a 7-year project.
Almost a 7-year project. And when you do get barn finds like this as a company, how do you make sure that everything is period correct? Do you have a lot of specialists in the field?
Yes. So I actually employ Mercedes-Benz factory trained technicians. We do a lot of research. We'll go and look at other cars, older cars, to make sure that we are doing everything period correct. And occasionally, you have a client that doesn't want a period correct car. Maybe they want to update in certain parts of it. But in this car's case, it's 99.9% period correct.
Well, we're here at Barrett Jackson. So obviously this is up for sale and will be going up on the auction as well.
That's right.
What is the value of this?
So the current world record for 190 SL was set last year here at Barrett Jackson for just under 300,000. Now this car, that was like a silverish car, I believe. This car is red. This is the right color.
It is the right color. Red does sell.
And it's only got 11,000 miles.
Okay.
So we're hoping to break the world record tonight. So we're hoping anywhere from 300 to 500,000 or more for this car tonight.
Wow. It's a Mercedes-Benz, and it's a classic Mercedes-Benz,
Yes.
and it has been fully restored, so it does make sense, especially around previous sales. That's what it is, and that's what the market is. There's so many collectors out there once a week to make sure that
Yes.
it has. And this is a convertible,
Yes.
mechanical top,
No, it's yeah, it's mechanical. It's manual.
manual. Okay, yeah.
And I will tell you that there have been multiple people that have flown in specifically for this car
For this car.
that
to
have
see it.
visited with me. Yes,
And how do you like the auction? This is my first time here at Barrett Jackson. What's it like when
it's very exciting.
it's really exciting?
Yesterday I had an opportunity to sit on the front row at
Okay.
the auction. In fact, it's you get the adrenaline gets pumping. It's really
Well, how
exciting.
could you not when that man is
I
speeding
know.
100 miles an hour?
Right. It's really neat.
Oh, this is awesome.
So
Well,
I'm going to go up on the block with the car this evening, and that's going to be my first time on the block. So
okay. You're going to do some poses
Oh,
and
yeah.
stand next to the car.
That's right.
That's not what happens at auctions. They have someone stand there. Well, you know what? I wish you all the best.
Thank
It's
you.
a beautiful classic, and I hope you get exactly what you want.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A little bit.
All right, everybody, I want to show you guys beautiful 68 numbers matching Camaro right here. It belongs to Tony. How's it going, sir?
Good, good. Another beautiful day in Florida, like always.
Barrett Jackson is just off, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There's beautiful cars here. It's literally a car show, even if you're not buying. I mean,
So what are you doing here today?
I have this 68 that we worked on for 6 years on Father's Day. Bought with my daughter. It's a perfect numbers matching, period correct, with 24 miles on it. I didn't miss a thing. This is a Norwood, Ohio built car because of the stamps. Is the difference between a California built and Ohio built.
Okay, I have no idea. What is the difference?
Well, the PBT stands for paint, trim, and body. The green is for day and the orange is for night shift. That is only Norwood cars, and they put the Fisher body stamp on it, which says this is a black on black RSSS 396.
So you know your cars, obviously.
It took me a while, but I made sure.
And how did you come across the 68?
I found this in someone's garage. There was a father-son project just sitting there. They had no clue what they had. It was red and gray. I brought it all the way back. It's got brand new metal through it all. And when I seen that cal tag and realized what this car used to be, I bought it. I thought everybody's saying do a resto mod and all that. I'm like, nah,
No,
gotta bring
restore
it
it
back
back,
original.
back to its original glory. Now, let me put this around here. Were you looking for a 68 Camaro?
I was looking for a 67 to 69 Camaro.
Okay, why?
I've always loved the body style of them,
Okay.
hands down.
Hands
And
down.
then obviously a big block, lightweight car. I was looking to play, but when I seen this, I wanted to do it right. I built it to resto.
That's awesome. It looks amazing. We're going to look at it more in detail. And you've got Gabby here with you.
Hi, you.
Hey, do you like classic cars? Yeah, that's the way. That's the way, girl. All right, let's go have a look around. Beautiful engine, 396. Let's go and look at the interiors. Now, you did the restoration yourself, most of it.
Most of it, we tore it apart. I had the engine professionally redone, the transmission, and I had all the body work and the final done at Barr's Performance. So I wanted to make sure that I also had a pro look at everything so that it's right.
So that it's right.
68's the only year that actually had the vacuum for the headlights. So that was another thing that all the rest of them are electric, easy to do, but no,
Yes.
we did it right.
You did it right, sir. Let's have a look here. Wow. Very period correct, very late 60s. That dash with the wood, well done. And I'm guessing you've restored other cars as well?
This is my third one. I had two Corvettes before this.
And do you often bring them here to Barrett Jackson?
My first time ever.
Oh, me too.
And it was incredible. The Wednesday night party and everything. I'm coming back next year even if I don't have a car.
Okay.
They treat it's a great event.
All right, so tell us, for me and for others who don't know, because it's my first time here at Barrett Jackson, what happens?
So Wednesday night they have a pre-party. So they open this place up from 6 to 10 p.m. And they have live bands. It was food. They had Ruth Chris there, a couple different things. They had bands. It's just an all-out extravagant. They treat you hands down awesome. You get to walk the whole grounds at night with nobody here, which was beautiful.
Wow.
Wednesday night.
Sounds like a big party. Now that would be separate tickets for that?
That is only for people that are buying or selling.
Okay.
It's a pre-party.
It's
and
a
it was a pre-party.
It was a pre-party. You sound like you had a good time.
Oh yes, oh yes.
That was Wednesday. Today is Saturday. So over Thursday and Friday, the cars are coming in, and people can sell their cars here on the grounds as well.
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
you can't even have anything out there. They'll pull it from you instantly.
Okay. Okay. So everything has to. And now, would be the process for selling your car here at Barrett Jackson? It's sitting out here. When does it go in there?
Saturday afternoon, so it'll be between 2 and 5 p.m. They said, because it's going so late in the auction.
Okay.
Which is the more ideal cars.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be on stage, and we get to see then.
And then you'll take it inside the indoors and
Yep.
and
And then
roll
it's
it
done.
in.
I walk away.
And then it's done. What are you hoping that you'll get for this?
I'm hoping anywhere from 150 to 200,000.
Okay.
200, we'll be definitely dancing for a jig.
Well, you would know you put the man hours in it, right?
I got 114 after everything's said and done with receipts.
And what is the interiors you've got in here?
It's a deluxe factory black interior. And if you want, go back to the trunk ones. I'll show you something that a lot of people don't know, but when you're restoing. So one thing with the RS, which this is the actual cleaner with the stamp, but with an RS, the actual factory holes for the lights are right here.
Oh.
A lot of people actually put them over here, which is incorrect.
I'm going to have a chat with Mike and find out exactly what is done to it because it looks striking. I love the orange, love the striping grey. How are you today, sir?
Good.
You doing well?
Yeah, doing very well.
I love your Mustang,
Thank you.
1966.
Yeah.
Did you do the restoration yourself?
Now, a lot of it was done by professionals,
Okay.
and the paint job was done by a professional too.
And the Ford Mustang, how long have you had it for?
I probably had it for 7 or 8 years, and I hadn't done anything with it. So my son-in-law came up and asked, he said, what do I do with that? I said, well, I don't know. I said, if you want it, you're more than likely to have it. You're more than likely to have it. So we gave it to him, and he started working on it.
And he started restoring it.
Yeah, yeah.
And was there a lot of work to be done?
The body actually was very good shape. That's why I bought it. There was hardly no rust at all on this car. And he did make a lot of changes in it. Body changes and engine and transmission and rear end. So yes, there was a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I was just speaking with your wife, so now these auctions, for a lot of people, it's an exciting time. People are out bidding, they're excited to get the car they want, or they're excited to see how much the car that they've built is going to sell for.
Yeah.
But for you today, this is a bit of an emotional time.
Yeah. It's kind of nerve-wracking, For anybody, we were talking to another guy yesterday that's from my area at home.
Yeah.
And he said, boy, I hope I get this, I hope I get this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nerve-wracking. You just don't know.
And what's your son-in-law's name? What was your son-in-law's
John.
name?
John.
John unfortunately passed away.
Yeah.
And it's such a tragedy, honestly, because he was too young, it was not his time.
Yeah.
He built this, and he didn't get to see it be finished.
No, he got to see it painted, pretty much finished.
He did, he saw it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. We put it in storage for a while, for a couple of years, and then we decided for my daughter, we get it finished and finish it up.
Get it finished. And whatever this gets sold for, I've been told it's going towards the college fund
Yeah.
for his daughter.
Absolutely.
So, I'm going to pray for you that you get the highest price possible here at Barrett Jackson.
We hope it does.
Let's go have a look closer to the car. So, the Ford 66 Mustang is it's a brilliant classic.
Yeah. He, some of the changes that he did is these are sequential tail lights. So when you put the directionals on, it goes blink, blink, blink across.
The sequential tail
Yeah.
lights. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Put a fiberglass trunk on it.
Beautifully done. The inside as well. Let's have a look at the interiors.
Yeah. It's all electronic instrument panel. Has a paddle shifter and a floor shifter.
Now your son-in-law, he was obviously into cars, which is why he was able to get his hands on this.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He was an electrical engineer.
Okay.
And he had actually done a car before this and sold it at the auction quite a few years ago. So he didn't have anything to do, so he asked if I would, if he could take this one. I said, sure.
He's done a great job.
Yeah.
And you all love the classics.
Yeah.
You've got a few yourself.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I got a 41 Ford and a 31 Ford Street Rod. I'm 75 years old. 75 years old, and it's time to give them up.
No, don't say that.
It's time to give them up.
Don't say that. What's been your favorite car? What is your favorite car?
I guess the 41.
The 41.
Yeah, it's not a real fancy car. The 41, it's not even a car that brings a lot of money, but it's kind of comfortable. It's a big seat. It's a convertible.
Oh, it's a convertible.
Yeah.
Too. Yep.
Yeah, and it's pretty nice.
This is beautiful. Look at the Mustang here.
Yeah, lighted. They put everything in this.
Bluetooth connectivity. It just drives like a modern day.
Yes it does. Yeah.
And he didn't put the block is pretty. He's got a stroker in there.
He didn't put what?
He's got a 302 stroker.
Yeah. 302 stroker, and it gives you 347 cubic inches. It actually was a 4-speed car originally, but he wanted automatic, so he put the automatic transmission in.
The other option would have been for your granddaughter to hold on to this and drive it herself, because then the value goes up as well in time.
Oh, she's driving Grammy's Mustang.
She's driving my 2007 Mustang GT to school.
To school?
Yes, the first time she drove it, they wanted to know where she got it, who she rented it from. And she goes, well, it's my grandmother's.
So you guys have always liked the Mustang?
Oh, yeah. Always had Mustangs of some kind, usually. Anything. We've had a 2000, we've had a 65, a 74. I've had my daughter had an 85, and then I had a 2012, a 2019, and the 2007. So
why the Mustangs? I know they're nice.
They're nice. Can get where you want to go fast enough.
There you go, ma'am. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, you too, and all the best.
All right, same to
Thank you.
Have a good day.
I will. Honestly, everybody, the Woodies are not leaving me. We've seen so much on the channel recently. Look what I've got behind me. It looks like a Jeep Woody. I have to find out more about this. All right, Jeff, I call this a Jeep Woody. It's not a Jeep Woody.
No, it's definitely a Land Rover Defender.
There you go.
It's the short wheelbase Defender. It's a D90. If you do a quick pan around, this is what a regular D90 looks like, Rover Trophy style. And you can see this one has an LS motor. You can see this one over here. But in the centerpiece of our booth is the Trophy WD, which is our version of a Woody. And I was during the pandemic. If you want to come around back, I'll show you. During the pandemic, I was on lots of Zoom calls, and I have a picture of a 48 Ford Deluxe station wagon, Woody, and it's on my wall. And I was like, you know what? I think I could make a Defender Woody. And so I drew this, and I was like, yeah, I think it works. And so I spent about 6 months. I found a craftsman father and son team in the UK that built old lorries out of wood and restored old lorries, and they said that they would take on the project. It took us about 2 years, and if I just start on the inside, which is crazy, this is ash, which is the lighter wood, and sapele, which is an African hardwood. And what you see here is my version of a classic kind of a 40s deluxe Woody with the roof. And if you look from the bulkhead, which is the firewall back, it's all wood. And so people say, oh, that's a cool veneer. It's not veneer. It's actually solid wood. So if you look at this door, for example, you'll see that it's actually all individual panels. So all these panels will move, and you can see how the joinery is all worked. And so this is a better view of the ash and the sapele. The combination is beautiful.
This is absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
And so this is designed, really the look of the Defender is what it would have been stock. So if we come around to the front, you'll see the nose. I haven't done anything different on the nose of this truck. So that's right. So if you saw this from the front, you would say, oh, this is a Defender. And then, but if you look inside, you know, there is a battery box instead of an engine. This one isn't quite done yet, but this will have 16 batteries will be in this engine compartment. And then if you come on the inside here, it is not only a Woody, it is electric. And so that is a Tesla Model 3 rear drive unit. We take that Tesla Model 3 that normally drives the two back wheels, and we turn it sideways, and we drive both prop shafts of the Land Rover. And so we mount it here almost in the position where the automatic transmission would go. And that is the power for this whole vehicle. You can see, I've left this open here so you can see the drive unit. You also can see the second battery box. So 16 in the front. There are 8 underneath the seat box, and there are 8 where the traditional gas tank would go.
Is that common for the electric vehicles to have that many batteries?
If you want to have the range, this will have somewhere between 140 and 180 mile range. And so you need to have more batteries in order to get that done. So, I mean, I'm not sure this will go more than, let's say 30 miles or something, but it's basically built, and we build all of our electric Defenders so they can do about 180 miles. That's our goal.
Nice.
And so this has a traditional dash inside. You can see this will have a chestnut leather interior with a Harris tweed. This has what's called lock and fold seats. These drop down and then face forward. So this is really a 4-seater, which is nice. But you can just
I love what you've done to the floor by carrying the wood inside here.
Yeah. So I've had people all the last 3 days at the show coming here just to come and see our Woody. And it's been a lot of fun to actually have the one of one. This is the only one in the whole world. This is the only Defender WD or Defender Woody that exists.
Now, Jeff, take me back to the time of COVID's happening and you're sitting down, that you just started to scribble and make a drawing.
Yeah, so
where did that come from?
So I've been building Defenders. We've got about 50 Defenders in the marketplace, and I'm always looking for innovation. And so I think it was a combination of the classic lines of the Woody with the kind of soul of the machine of the Land Rover Defender. This is an early 90s style, but the style of Defenders has really been very, very similar since 1948 when they started. Okay. So I have the soul of the Woody I have the soul of the Defender, and then I have the innovation of the Tesla electric drive. And so I said, look, if we're going to try to build this, let's make it an innovation example for our company, as well as let's make it beautiful. And that's kind of where the Woody came from.
It looks beautiful.
So I unveiled it at Audrain in Newport in Rhode Island. Jay Leno and I unveiled it together. And I asked him, I said, what are your thoughts on pricing this? And he said, I think about $750,000. And he said, based on the hours, 2,200 hours just on the wood, and this is one of one. So someone will want this in their collection, or someone will want to go fly fishing, a couple times a year in this. And that's right. And so he said, but if I'm going to buy it, it's $75,000. And so we had some fun together trying to come up with a price. The other thing that he said in front of the whole crowd is, as you get older, every guy wants to defend their Woody, and that's Jay Leno at his best. And so here we are, bringing this to Barrett Jackson. I made a commitment to Barrett Jackson that I took a car across the blocks, and I felt it did well, but I felt like people didn't really understand the Rover Trophy brand, and they didn't really understand Defenders. There haven't been a lot of Defenders that have come through Barrett Jackson. So I made a commitment to go to their shows this year, and then we'll put some cars across in January in Scottsdale. So here we are in West Palm Beach, and this has been a great show for us. We have 5 Defenders here. If you want to just pan and show this, that's our Biggs crew cab, which you see on the end. This has been extremely popular at the show.
The world is happening up there.
And so that is our Trophy Biggs crew cab. And this has a polo package. The person that owns this truck has a polo team. And so you see that viewing area up there, and you see the umbrellas. That's a package that goes on top of what is already a crazy build.
I love that. I can see myself sitting up there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. Jeff, where's your location?
We're based in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're traveling around the country. We're bringing our Defenders, and our kind of mission is to reimagine Defenders, and we basically build this shoebox 90s Defender. That's what we do. That's all we do, but we build a bunch of different models.
And you build it all from the ground up yourself?
All ground up. So they all have new frames. They're galvanized and powder coated. They all have warranty drivetrains. They all have brand new body panels. They all have bespoke interiors. And this is our goal, is to build effectively a 2023 truck with a born date from 1990 or 1992 or 1996.
Love it. Jeff, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I have the soul of the Woody, I have the soul of the Defender, and then I have the innovation of the Tesla electric drive. And so I said, look, if we're going to try to build this, let's make it an innovation example for our company, as well as let's make it beautiful. And that's kind of where the Woody came from.
It looks beautiful.
So I unveiled it at Audrain. In Newport in Rhode Island. Jay Leno and I unveiled it together. And I asked him, I said, what are your thoughts on pricing this? And he said, I think about $750,000. And he said, based on the hours, 2,200 hours just on the wood, and this is one of one. So someone will want this in their collection, or someone will want to go fly fishing, a couple times a year in this. And that's right. And so he said, but if I'm going to buy it, it's $75,000. And so we had some fun together trying to come up with a price. The other thing that he said in front of the whole crowd is, as you get older, every guy wants to defend their Woody, and that's Jay Leno at his best. And so here we are, bringing this to Barrett Jackson. I made a commitment to Barrett Jackson that I took a car across the blocks, and I felt it did well, but I felt like people didn't really understand the Rover Trophy brand, and they didn't really understand Defenders. There haven't been a lot of Defenders that have come through Barrett Jackson. So I made a commitment to go to their shows this year, and then we'll put some cars across in January in Scottsdale. So here we are in West Palm Beach, and this has been a great show for us. We have 5 Defenders here. If you want to just pan and show this, That's our Biggs crew cab, which you see on the end. This has been extremely popular at the show.
The world is happening up there.
And so that is our Trophy Biggs crew cab. And this has a polo package. The person that owns this truck has a polo team. And so you see that viewing area up there, and you see the umbrellas. That's a package that goes on top of what is already a crazy build.
I love that. I can see myself sitting up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. Jeff, where's your location?
We're based in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're traveling around the country. We're bringing our Defenders, and our kind of mission is to reimagine Defenders, and we basically build this shoebox 90s Defender. That's what we do. That's all we do. But we build a bunch of different models.
And you build it all from the ground up yourself?
All ground up. So they all have new frames. They're galvanized and powder coated. They all have warranty drivetrains. They all have brand new body panels. They all have bespoke interiors. And this is our goal, is to build effectively a 2023 truck with a born date from 1990 or 1992 or 1996.
Love it. Jeff, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thank you.